When you talk about concealed carry, one of the really popular guns out there is the XD Sub-Compact. It's just a really nice package, a real nice size gun. Well, there's a new gun that Springfield Armory's brought out, and it's called the Mod.2. And it's basically an upgrade, some improvements they've made based on this really popular, great gun, the XD Sub-Compact. Now you have the XD Mod.2 Sub-Compact. So as you look at it, you say, wow, the guns are pretty similar in size, but wanted to point out a few things that I noticed that are different. Starting from the top of the gun, the sights are different. Real robust rear sight, and then you have a fiber optic front sight. Really jump out at you like that upgrade. On the side, when you look at the serrations on this gun, different serrations, and you say, well, different serrations, okay. But they've kind of used some of the technology they did with the XDM, the serrations that you're really able to get a grip on, and done that here. But there's another part of this that's interesting. At the very back of this slide, they've left you this big chunk of metal. So if you were to slip, you would grab onto this part that's sticking out. Gives you a positive grip on the gun, and you know, that's something that you're really thinking about on how shooters shoot and how people train. Now, one of the big deals is the grip zone on this gun. This is basically taking texture, putting it on the grip so it works with your hand. You're able to get a really nice grip on the gun and nothing slides around your hand. But also, they've actually changed the shape a little bit. They've carved out an area here where you're able to get higher on the gun. You can feel the difference in these two guns. And then you have the high beaver tail. And then also, just looking at the two guns, you notice the trigger guard is a little bit different. Some people like the different lines on this, this new Mod.2. Another thing that's really important for concealed carry holders is the Mod.2 has actually been slimmed down. The whole frame is slimmed down from the original XD Sub-Compact. And you notice that, you look at it and go, yeah, it's a little bit slimmer. And they've slimmed it down, which is nice, but also they've kind of trimmed down some of the controls. So the takedown lever, the slide stop lever, not as chunky, not as beefy as on the original XD Sub-Compact. So a slimmer frame is going to help you carrying it as well. That's at my first glance the difference between the Mod.2 and the XD Sub-Compact, that classic gun. So let's dive more into this and talk about all the features on the Mod.2.